After that, we are starting a next source of recruitment. There are two sources of recruitment. First is the internal source of recruitment and external source of recruitment. Internal source of recruitment means employees which are inside the organization, they are to be selected to transfer or promotion in the organization or in the other departments. That is the internal source of recruitment. The next is the external source of recruitment. After this, we are discussing the external source of recruitment, but external source of recruitment is a recruitment in which we are selecting and searching outside the organization people who are filling the job position with the help of the recruitment process. So this is the external recruitment in which we are selecting the most and the appropriate candidate outside the organization. That is known as external source of recruitment. But in this we have to discuss about only the internal source of recruitment. Internal source of recruitment means under internal source of recruitment, the vacant job positions are filled by inducing the existing employees of the organization. The vacant job positions are filled by using existing employees only, and no outsiders are permitted in the internal source of recruitment. So this is a process in which we are selecting the best among the existing employees. We are selecting the best and they are to be transferred, or those who are excess, they can be shifted to the other departments. There are several advantages of the internal source of recruitment. First of all, it is economical. Second, it's motivate the existing employees. The next and the important is less amount is spent on training to these types of employees. Through transfer, employees get transferred also in the form of job rotation. Through transfer surplus employees can be shifted to the other department. So these are the advantages of the internal recruitment. There are several disadvantages also in the internal source of recruitment. First is no fresh talent or idea will become in the organization. There will be a limited choice because the selected people are less in the different job positions. So we have a less choice to select among them. No suitable for new organization. It is not suitable for the new type of organization because all the people are newly appointed and we are not able to search the best one. So next is frequent transfer may reduce the productivity of the employees. So these are the disadvantages of the internal source of recruitment. After that, internal source of recruitment are of two types. First is the transfer and other is the promotion. Transfer means we are shifting a same level or a different department in the employees in which they do not have the motivate. Transfer means the shifting the employees from one job position to other at the same level of authority. Generally with the transfer, there is no change in the compensation level and authority level. There is no change even in the rank, responsibilities and presenting. Only the place of work is changed. They are shifted to the other department where the excess employees are. There they are shifted to the next department. The next is the promotion. Promotion refers to shifting the employees from one job position to other with higher level of authority. In promotion, the authority level, the rank, responsibilities of employees and prestige improves or increase. Generally with the promotion, there increase in the compensation or salaries of the employees. So they are more motivated while they are getting the good salary in the different job position. They are shifted inside the organization or promoted to the other department of the organization also. So these are the two ways in which the internal recruitment can help, in which we are selecting the best and the appropriate candidate among the existing employees inside the organization. Thank you and have a nice day.